Nationwide, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Bernice Drumheller is the president of the National Alliance on Mental Illness here in Western Massachusetts, a very active organization, and we are pleased to have you with us. Thanks for coming in, giving us some time in a busy time of planning and preparation for your group. Before we do anything else, Bernice, let me ask you, tell us about NAMI. It is a big, multifaceted organization approaching mental illness.
Right. The National Alliance on Mental Illness is the largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to helping all those affected by mental illness and their families. We at NAMI Western Mass are a nonprofit organization who rely on donations and grants alone. We are the largest affiliate in Massachusetts, serving Hampden, Hampshire, and Franklin counties. All of our monies go to supporting those affected by mental illness and their families, as I said before. And we have a walk coming up on May 18th, which is a walk to celebrate dignity, stopping the stigma, hope, and recovery. The big thing is stopping stigma. Many people who are mentally ill do not seek treatment because of the stigma involved.
There really is a continuing fear on the part of many people of being labeled, whether in society, maybe at their work, by their family, and being feared then themselves about who they are or what might happen, isn't there? There really is a huge, in capital letters, stigma still.
Yes, and this prevents a lot of people from seeking treatment. Also, you will find that the younger people who possibly are affected by mental illness take drugs, drink alcohol, because this is a way of self-medicating rather than find out what the crux of their problems truly may be.
I was amazed and shocked by the numbers when you look at them in the material that NAMI has. 1 in 4 people impacted, individuals and families, some way or another. 1 in 4 Americans, some way or another, by mental illness. 60 million Americans experience a mental condition every year. 1 in 17 adult Americans with a serious mental illness, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or major depression. We are talking a health crisis, aren't we?
Yes, we are. And unfortunately, a lot of these people, with the closing of the state hospital, are being railroaded into jails and prisons, which to me is really a crime. But mental illness truly is a cruel disease. It's filled with pain for families, grief-stricken families who come to us not knowing where to turn when they suddenly are approached or suddenly have this in their family. They see symptoms of something that's going absolutely wrong with their loved one, and they come, a lot of times they'll call us, they'll call NAMI to see where they can turn for services or help. And we have a great education program for families called Family to Family. And I have been teaching this program for 13 years, and many families will say, where were you when I needed you before, after taking this 12-week course? Because it really gives them insight into mental illness, plus it gives tips on how the family can deal with it, plus they suddenly empathize and can understand what's happened to their loved one.
You've been very open about the fact that your own
Yes.
relationship with NAMI began over 2 decades ago when a family member was diagnosed with a mental illness.
Right.
You've talked about the support you received, which was a very difficult time for you and your family. That's why you are still here now.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I received support, education, and advocacy from NAMI, and I will never forget that. Actually, after I retired from Mass Mutual 5 years ago, I devoted my whole mission to helping families and those affected by mental illness, and it was a passion of mine.
Let's talk about the fact you mentioned it in passing earlier, but you have the big event coming up, a journey of hope and recovery. Everything you do is free for the people that come in. So you've got to support it. Your big event, your attention grabber, your fundraiser is the walk that's going to happen Sunday, May 18th at Forest Park in Springfield. It's critical to everything you do that this walk succeeds, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because like I said before, we receive absolutely, we only operate on donations and grants alone. We have to do our own fundraising. Fortunately, we have a strong board, a governing board of 16, and all of these people are active in trying to raise the funds necessary to keep our office going.
You are advocates as well. You lobby in Boston for state financial support for mental health services. We know that's a never-ending battle. A lot of talk this year of a need for increased mental health care. The Senate Ways and Means Chairman Stephen Brewer said more dollars for mental health going to be a priority in the Senate budget. Are you hopeful?
Oh, yes, very hopeful. Another problem, of course, in Massachusetts is the doctors exiting the state of Massachusetts. Why? Because a lot of our mentally ill people are on Mass Health, and the reimbursement for Mass Health is so small that a lot of them are leaving to go to other places where they get more money. And so consequently, we're short of psychiatrists in this state, very short. The wait for a psychiatrist for someone coming in for the first time is 3 weeks to a month to see someone.
And that time period can really be critical when someone's suffering in a family, can't it?
Absolutely. So yes, this walk is so important, not only to try to stamp out the stigma, but to raise the necessary funds to keep our office going and our programs going. And also, it brings visibility to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which is so important. It should be a household name because we are the people to talk to who understand.
Well, Bernice Drumheller, President of the National Alliance on Mental Illness in Western Massachusetts, good luck with the walk and thanks for being with us.
Thank you.